My name is Paige Shovka. I'm an international board certified lactation consultant with Jan's Medical Supply. Today we are going to do another pump review video where I show you how to assemble all the parts of the pump, all the features on the pump, and how to navigate the different settings on the pump. And most importantly, I'm going to tell you about when I would specifically recommend this pump to other moms as a lactation consultant. Today we are looking at our Luna Motif breast pump. So let's go over what comes in the kit. So we are first, of course, going to get the pump itself. Then we get the charger. And now this charger is dual voltage. So if you live stateside or overseas, it will be compatible with whatever outlet you have. We, of course, get the tubing that connects the backflow protector to the pump through the pump port right down here. And, of course, we get the backflow protector that is this piece right here. It detaches from the flange and the tubing. So the backflow protector is responsible for making sure that milk does not enter the internal parts of the pump. So it prevents that milk flow. That way we can be sure that the milk that you are giving your baby is free of any bacteria and contaminants, and it is safe for baby. This kit comes with two different flange sizes. This is the standard 24 millimeter, and then it also comes with the 28. Now, if you don't know, about 90% of moms have a nipple size that is smaller than this standard 24 millimeter size. So if you have not sized your nipples, I would definitely go ahead and size your nipples. We do have free nipple rulers that you can use to size yourself so you know what flange size you actually need. Now, using the right flange size is incredibly important for pumping moms. It makes pumping more comfortable in general, reduces pain, of course, and you often can also pump more milk in shorter amounts of time when you are using the right flange size for you. Then we get two bottles. They come with, the bottle part where you collect the milk that you can pump into, the nipple, the lid, and the locking ring as well. And if we open up this piece at the bottom of the flange, we're going to see this white piece. It is called a duckbill. Now, if you see any gaping where you can start seeing through the duckbill, that's telling me that the elasticity is worn, needs to be replaced. But let's say you ever come into an issue where you're like, hey, I'm noticing a loss in suction. Definitely make sure this is secured on here appropriately. It goes right into this bottom piece, because if it's not on right, it will create a loss of suction. And if you're having a loss of suction and it's put on right, definitely try to replace it. That could be helpful. And make sure that we are washing all these removable parts as well to, again, make sure that milk is free from any bacteria that we're giving to baby. So eligibility. Fortunately, the Luna Motif breast pump is available for all TRICARE beneficiaries, both stateside and overseas. And going over the features on the pump, my favorite feature is definitely going to be the internal battery on this pump. So we are very busy, modern moms, and we have a lot of places to go, a lot of things to do. So having a pump where you can pump anywhere that you need to go is essential. A fun feature that is often overlooked. It's a really small touch, but it's a nice one. So we have this light. Let me turn it on for you. So there's this LED button right here. This is your light button. So for those times when you are having your midnight snack, this is really nice to have, or just a pumping session in the middle of the night. It's nice to have that night light. And if you press it, you will get 3 different levels of brightness, so you can adjust that as well. So nice little feature. And going back over what we talked about with that backflow protector, it is classified as a closed system pump, so we can feel safe giving our milk to the baby, making sure that there is no bacteria from any trapped milk inside the pump. It is very lightweight, so it's definitely not heavy at all. So portability is definitely a check mark here. with the weight. Now, suction range. So I really like the suction range on this pump. So the lowest is 60 millimeters mercury all the way up to 280 millimeters of mercury. So what that tells me is if you are a mom who prefers gentler suction, there's options for you. Or if you are a mom who really likes powerful suction, options for you, and any mom in between. So when we have such a large range, that means this pump is versatile, so it's good for most moms. There is comfortable options for you regardless what your preference is. Now, let me show you how to navigate the buttons, the settings on the pump. So this button right here is, of course, your power button. Turn it on. And whatever setting that you last pumped on from your previous session, it's going to return to that. So if you were pumping on a high setting, you might want to lower the suction before you put it on to make sure it's not a shock when you first put it on your breast. So let me explain the display screen here. So down here we have the time pumped, and then we have your suction levels in the top right corner, and then your cycle speeds in the top left, and above those both, your charge status. So that's what the screen is telling me now. Here on the buttons, we have lots of buttons. So suction levels. So over here where it says level, that is your level of suction, plus or minus. So you could increase or decrease at your preference. I already showed you the nightlight button. And then over here we have modes right here. It's 3 wavy lines. This is how you toggle between the 2 different modes on the pump. So right now we have it in expression mode. This mode is replicating a baby's suction pattern at the beginning of the feed where it's short, fast suctions. Now let me show you what that sounds like, and I will bump up the suction. And there are 12 levels of suction in this expression mode. And let me show you what level 6 sounds like. So there's definitely noticeable sounds. So if you are looking for a pump that has absolutely no noise and it's discreet, this may not be the best for you. But now if noise is not a deal breaker and you're looking for something reliable, this is a good pick. So going back to that mode button, we're going to toggle into the next mode, which is massage mode. Now you can see that the massage is right there. And that's how you know what setting you are in. But as you can hear, this is longer, stronger suction patterns. So let me bump it up to the highest suction level. And on massage mode, the highest level is 5. So we can hear it's longer, stronger. And let's go to suction level 2. Okay. So again, we can hear it, but that's not necessarily a terrible thing unless you have to have a absolutely silent pump, which might be hard to find. Now this massage mode is mimicking a baby suction pattern when mom is having a letdown where there's large volumes of milk coming, so they're slower, stronger suctions. Going over this other button, it says cycles right here. So this is your cycle speed button. This setting is allowing you to control how many suctions per minute this pump is doing. So let me get the volume up so you can hear it. This is cycle 46. Hear how there's not much break time where it's not pumping, but there's a little bit. Now pulling it down to the lowest cycle speed, which is 30. There's a big pause in between suctions. Now, some moms prefer a faster cycle speed. Some moms do better with a slower cycle speed. That is very dependent on your body and what you respond best to. So go ahead and play with that and see what you like. So that covers all the settings of the pump, and hopefully that helps you navigate how to use it. So if you're looking for a pump and it's going to be your one and only pump that you have, I definitely recommend to get a primary pump, which the Luna Motif is a primary pump. And I recommend this because if this is your only pump, then you need to be able to rely on it for anything that may come up. So the things that make a pump a primary pump is it's strong and reliable. It's strong enough to establish your milk supply if for any reason you and baby are separated shortly after birth. It's strong enough to maintain your supply if you're pumping regularly, and strong enough to increase your supply if you ever need it. So these are the pillars that I'm looking for a primary pump, so that we can make sure it's your safety net no matter what happens. It is here to support you reach your individual feeding goals. So there's a lot of reasons to pick this pump, especially if this is going to be your one and only pump. I hope this video helps you in deciding on if this Luna Motif breast pump is the right pump for you specifically. If you want further support where you can actually talk to someone one-on-one about your goals, your situation, and any questions you have about pumping, breastfeeding, mom life, I highly recommend to book a free pick your pump appointment with one of our Jan's Moms doulas or lactation consultants. If you don't know about our Jan's Moms program, it is a program created by Jan's Medical Supply and myself where we connect our moms to trained professionals, usually doulas, IBCLC lactation consultants, lactation counselors, etc. And here is a virtual 30-minute appointment where you can actually talk to a trained professional who understands breast pumps and who can help you with your questions in that pregnancy or brand new mom stage. But this is primarily just to help moms pick which breast pump is best for them. So if you found this video to be helpful, please share this so other moms can also get the same help, access to that same information. Go ahead and subscribe to our Jan's Medical Supply YouTube channel. That's where I posted a lot of our breastfeeding education, tips, tricks, and pump reviews. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.